Club Calvi is catching up with the author called a reigning queen of romance. Eloisa James has written dozens of books with millions of copies in print worldwide. She also has perhaps one of the most interesting day jobs. She's a Shakespeare scholar and professor, but I hear things might be changing there on that front. Her new book just out is The Last Lady Bee. Eloisa James joins us now to talk all about it. It's so nice to see you in person.
Thank you.
I've read your words for so many years, so it's so nice to meet the woman behind the words. And thank you for giving us The Last Lady Bee. Genevieve, she's feisty, she's brave, and she's wry too, isn't she?
Yeah, she's very ironic.
You put her in quite the predicament, didn't you, though?
I did. I decided to make a little change on all those novels I've written because, to be honest, if you put me in a prison cell, I could write a Regency romance in a ballroom. I mean, you'd have to give me a laptop, but I could even do it in my hand. But this one is different. It's a little bit of Gothic. So I have a tiny bit of a ghost, and I have a haunted abbey, and my heroine is married to an elderly man who's had 3 dead wives.
Well, that was a big stunner, actually. You're thinking everything's going along okay. She's trying to get a dowry for her sister, who doesn't have the money, and her mom has passed. So she's kind of on her own trying to figure out how to be a lady. But I feel like you've told us how not to be a lady throughout this whole book.
Well, that's exactly it. You got it, because she is a proper lady. I mean, since she has a mother, she has memorized all the rules on how to be a lady. And believe me, after all the books I've read, I know them all too. So the first thing she does when she's on the way up to Scotland is adopt a piglet. It's a way of her coming into her own, like actually becoming a person who doesn't care about what is proper. Her husband says, that's a very vulgar pet. And she's like, you know, up yours.
And I felt like she was saying that throughout the whole book, too.
She's a character. I had so much fun writing her because this is my first book that's been written in first person, which means I. So rather than me describing what's going on, you know, like she did this and he did that, I had to write it in Evie's, in her point of view. And that was a lot harder.
I wondered if your work as a Shakespeare scholar really goes into these stories. I mean, there's this thread of Shakespeare throughout this. And I wanted to ask you about your day job, because I hear there's a change happening in your life. Yeah,
I finished 5 years as chair of English at Fordham University, and I love Fordham. Anyone's got a kid out, it's the best school. But I really burned out being chair of the English department during the pandemic. And so I decided to quit and write full time.
What is the secret, do you think, to your success?
You have got to keep challenging yourself. I mean, this is not the first time I've pivoted in my career. I've tried all kinds of things. I mean, I'm so lucky because I've had a job, which means that we never depended on Eloisa money. That meant that I could try new things, and some of my books have failed utterly, and some of them have been...
I can't believe that.
No, seriously, some readers didn't like, but you know what? The books that readers didn't like, I'll get letters from someone saying, this is the book that saved my life, or this is the book that my mother loved, so I read it aloud to her in hospice. You know, every book finds its audience, as long as you're not calling it in. You're not just stuck in the ballroom writing the same thing over and over and over.
You know, on that note, you've really taken to social media. I know a lot of your videos have gone viral, especially the ones about interpretations of Taylor Swift's Fate of Ophelia.
People are like, well, that's not exactly what the play is. That's not the point. The point is that you have an incredibly, you know, brilliant person come along and offer an interpretation, and Shakespeare's plays are open for those interpretations.
It's been really wonderful to read your books after all these years. Having a chance to meet you has been extra special for me, so thank you.
Thank you.
And readers can get a free excerpt of The Last Lady Bee and get the book at clubcalvi.com.